All right, welcome back to Before AGI Weekly. You know, it's your shortcut to staying ahead of the AI curve. And, well, we've got a packed show for you today. So much happening. We're diving deep into a Chinese AI startup that's
making waves.
Making waves, yeah. Plus, government initiatives, pouring billions into AI infrastructure. Oh, and we can't forget those real-world applications that are like completely changing the game in healthcare, space exploration.
It is an amazing
time.
Time to be following AI.
Buckle up. Get ready for a deep dive into the latest.
I think we're seeing a convergence of, breakthroughs, the investments, and just how it's being used in the real world.
It's all coming together. Let's kick things off with a story that really shook the tech world this week. DeepSeek, a Chinese AI startup, just dropped this open source model called R1, and it's generating a ton of buzz. People are saying it's as powerful as OpenAI's models. But the real shocker, the cost. They're claiming they trained it for less than $6 million. It's unbelievable.
That's huge. I mean, if it's true, the implications are wild.
Right.
This could totally disrupt the economics of AI development. Right now, training these advanced AI models is like a super exclusive club.
Right, it's expensive.
Yeah, only a few big players can even afford to play. But if these costs really plummet, it could level the playing field, open it up to so many more companies.
Imagine all the new research.
Exactly, and the innovation.
Yeah, and the market definitely reacted. Some U.S. tech stocks took a bit of a nosedive after the announcement.
Oh, yeah.
Which just shows you how serious.
They're taking it seriously.
They are taking it seriously. Yeah. But there's also a healthy dose of skepticism.
Of course, yeah. Some experts are saying DeepSeek might have used this technique.
What is it called?
Model distillation.
Distillation.
Yeah, it's basically where a smaller model learns by mimicking, like copying the behavior of a larger, more complex model.
Oh, so almost like...
If that's the case, it might explain the results with the lower cost.
So it's like a student learning from a master.
Kind of, yeah, in the AI world.
And to get to the bottom of this, hugging face.
Yeah, they're trying to replicate it.
On the case?
Trying to see if it's even possible to get those results with what DeepSeek claims they used.
It's like an AI detective story.
It is.
We'll have to keep our eyes on that and see what they find. But there's another twist. Microsoft
Jumped right in.
They went ahead and integrated R1 into Azure AI Foundry.
Smart move.
It's their cloud platform for AI development.
Yeah, I think rather than seeing DeepSeek as like a threat, they're embracing the potential, It could attract more developers, businesses to their platform.
Definitely.
Really solidifies their position in the AI world.
It's moving fast.
Yes.
And those who can adapt quickly are going to have a serious advantage. Speaking of moving fast, let's talk about government initiatives.
Things are heating up.
Yeah.
It's like the space race, but for AI.
Totally. Countries are realizing that AI is a strategic asset.
Oh, absolutely.
Huge implications for economic growth, national security.
Global influence.
Yeah. And they're investing accordingly.
The U.S. just launched Project Stargate.
Yeah, a massive $500 billion initiative.
Aiming to build 20 AI data centers.
Starting in Texas.
That's a lot of computing power.
Yeah, it's a bold move.
Shows how committed they are to staying on top in the AI game.
But they're not alone.
Not even close. India unveiled their own plan.
$30 billion.
For GPU, cloud infrastructure, and training, get this. 5 million AI developers.
That's ambitious.
It is.
So the U.S. going for centralized power.
Right. And India is taking a more distributed approach.
It'll be interesting to see which strategy wins out.
Absolutely.
But one thing's for sure.
Yeah.
Governments are recognizing AI's potential, and they're pouring resources into shaping its future.
They're not messing around.
No, they're not. All right, so we've got a Chinese startup shaking things up. Government's building these massive AI data centers.
This all happened.
AI is moving from the labs to the real world.
Right, and the impact is spreading to so many industries.
From healthcare to space exploration.
We're seeing AI used to develop life-saving treatments.
Yeah.
Tackle environmental challenges.
Even cleaning up space debris.
It's incredible.
Let's dive into some of these real-world applications. One that caught my eye was Oracle's work on AI-powered cancer vaccines.
Oh, wow.
They're using AI to develop personalized mRNA cancer vaccines.
In just 48 hours.
48 hours.
It's amazing how AI is accelerating medical research.
Yeah.
These vaccines could revolutionize cancer treatment.
Totally. Shifting the focus from just reacting to disease to actually preventing it.
Imagine early detection and a personalized vaccine tailored to your genes.
That's the future AI is helping to create.
It is.
That's incredible. And it's not just healthcare. Remember DeepSeek, that startup we were talking about?
Yeah.
They're not just focused on language models.
They're taking on space debris.
Yeah, autonomous satellites that clean up space junk.
It's a huge problem and a real danger to satellites and space exploration.
Yeah, and these AI-powered satellites could identify and remove that debris.
Making space travel safer, more sustainable.
It's like science fiction becoming reality.
It is. AI is proving to be such a versatile tool.
Yeah.
From the microscopic to the cosmic.
It's mind-blowing.
We're just scratching the surface.
We are, and that's just the beginning.
There's so much more to come.
There is.
It's an exciting time.
It is.
To be following AI.
Yeah, it is.
It's an amazing time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it really is remarkable to see AI applied to such diverse challenges.
It's really pushing the boundaries.
Yeah, highlights its adaptability, its potential to drive progress across so many domains.
Mind-blowing to think we're using AI to, develop cancer vaccines and clean up space debris all in the same week.
Right, incredible.
But with all this advancement, we got to remember AI is still a tool.
Oh, absolutely.
And like any tool, it needs to be used responsibly.
A crucial point. As AI becomes more powerful, more pervasive, we need to think about the impact on society, The decisions we make today about AI development, deployment, that's going to shape the future.
It's a big responsibility.
It is.
For example, what about the economic impact of cheaper, more accessible AI?
Right.
We talked about the stock market jitters after DeepSeek's announcement, but what does it mean for jobs, the workforce in general?
That's a valid concern, and one that, policymakers, industry leaders are grappling with.
Yeah.
AI has the potential to create new jobs, boost productivity, but it could also automate existing jobs.
So it's a double-edged sword.
It is. Take India, for example.
Yeah.
They're investing heavily in AI infrastructure and training all these developers. But they're also aware of the potential impact on their workforce.
Right.
Their plan includes retraining, upskilling workers.
Trying to ride the AI wave, but making sure everyone can stay on board.
Exactly.
That's a tough balance.
It is a complex challenge, and it brings up another important issue: access and equity. As AI gets more powerful, we have to make sure its benefits are distributed fairly.
So it doesn't worsen existing inequalities.
Exactly. Think about healthcare.
Yeah.
Oracle's AI-powered cancer vaccines sound amazing, but will everyone have access to them? Or just those who can afford it?
That's a critical question. AI-powered healthcare solutions need to be available to everyone, regardless of income or social status.
Absolutely. Otherwise, we risk creating a two-tiered system where only the wealthy benefit from these advances.
So it's not just about developing cool AI tech, it's about using it to benefit all of humanity.
You got it. It's about responsible AI development.
Right.
Making sure ethical considerations are part of the design, the deployment of these technologies.
So we need to move beyond the hype and have these tough conversations about AI's impact on society.
We do. We need ethical guidelines, regulations.
Yeah.
And to foster a culture of responsibility around AI development.
It's a big task, but we can't ignore it.
No, we can't. The choices we make today will have consequences for generations.
AI is not just a tech revolution, it's a societal one.
It is. It's up to all of us to shape its trajectory for the better.
Okay, I'm starting to see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
It's not just about cool gadgets and sci-fi stuff. It's about understanding AI's impact and making sure that impact is positive.
Exactly. And speaking of understanding AI, let's talk about a fascinating development in AI hardware.
Okay.
Researchers have created a new AI chip.
What kind of chip?
It mimics the structure and function of the human brain.
Whoa, hold on. Brain-like AI chips. That sounds straight out of a movie.
It might sound futuristic, but this is real cutting-edge research.
Wow.
These neuromorphic chips are designed to process information more like our brains do.
And how is that beneficial?
They're incredibly energy efficient.
Oh, that's huge, especially with all these massive data centers being built.
It's a major advantage. Neuromorphic computing could make AI more sustainable, reduce our reliance on those power-hungry data centers.
Right.
Plus, they could lead to even more complex, more capable AI systems.
So it's not just about the software, it's about the hardware too.
You got it. They go hand in hand.
Like a dance, pushing each other forward.
Perfect analogy. And this dance is getting faster and faster. It's an exciting time to be following AI, seeing these breakthroughs happen.
We've covered a lot. Cheaper AI models, infrastructure races, real-world applications, brain-like chips.
It's a lot to keep up with.
The AI landscape is evolving so rapidly.
It is a dynamic field, but staying informed is crucial.
For sure.
For understanding its potential and navigating the challenges.
Speaking of navigating challenges, what about AI governance? The EU is about to finalize its AI Act.
Right. Aiming to regulate high-risk AI systems, set ethical guidelines.
It's a big deal.
It is a landmark effort to create a framework for responsible AI development.
So the EU is setting a global standard.
In many ways, yes. The AI Act has sparked debate worldwide about how to balance innovation with ethics.
Finding the right approach is key.
It is. It's about guiding innovation in a responsible direction, not stifling it, and regulating specific applications rather than trying to create a one-size-fits-all framework could be more effective.
Makes sense. Target the specific uses that pose the highest risk.
Exactly. And as AI keeps evolving, we'll need to adapt our regulations to keep pace.
It's an ongoing process.
It is, but essential for making sure AI is used for good.
Right. I'm ready for a quick break. We've covered a lot, and there's still more to come. We'll be right back to wrap up our deep dive into the latest AI news. Stick around. And we are back. We've talked about governments, research, ethical considerations, but we can't forget about the business side of AI.
Right. It's exciting stuff, but how are companies actually using this in the real world?
Beyond the headlines. How's it transforming industries, creating value?
One area where we're seeing real impact is drug discovery. Companies like Astellas Pharma in Japan, they're using AI to revolutionize drug development.
So instead of spending years, billions in the lab, AI is speeding things up.
Exactly. AI analyzes these massive data sets, molecular structures, genetic info, clinical trial data.
So they can identify promising drug candidates faster, more accurately.
That's faster.
That's amazing. AI accelerating the search for cures, treatments, potentially saving lives.
It's a game changer for pharma. And it's not just Japan. Australia's CSIRO is using AI for pandemic preparedness.
AI is becoming a global force in healthcare, tackling huge challenges.
It's an invaluable tool from drug discovery to personalized treatments, and we're just getting started.
It's amazing to think how AI is transforming our world, from how we interact with information to how we travel, how we work.
It's true. AI is becoming an integral part of society. As its capabilities grow, so will its influence.
So key takeaway for our listeners today, what should they be thinking about as they navigate this AI world?
I think approach AI with excitement, but also with caution. Embrace the possibilities, but be mindful of the challenges.
Be aware of both the benefits and the risks, and work to make sure AI is used for good.
Exactly. AI is a powerful tool. Like any tool, it can be used for good or bad. The choices we make now will determine its impact for generations to come.
Well said. Stay curious, stay informed, and join us next week as we continue exploring the world of AI. Don't forget to subscribe and visit my YouTube channel, Ian Ochieng AI, for more AI insights and tutorials.